So this one is going to be, you know, I have two boats. I have my girlfriend, and then I have the girl that I met by the side of the road. So what happened was, Eleanor got sick with an alternator. One of the motors needed an alternator. So there's a mechanic down the river, and you can go on the water. You have to pull the boat out. So I drove the boat down there. I said, I need an alternator because this is the way it's done. Because I got no power on one side. The battery's completely dead now. So he goes, yeah. So it was like 4 weeks to get the alternator for that. So meantime, we're still playing, getting Emmy, the girl that I met on the side of the street. We're still getting her all fitted out and everything like that. So she's in the water. So we had fun. It's a beautiful boat. It's going to be a good first family boat. It'll go fast. You can fish off of it. You can ski behind it. It's going to be a great first family boat. It's not that big. It's 18 foot, so it's not that big.
Okay.
Fast though. Very nice. So I said, all right. So I went and picked up my older son. I said, this is what we're going to do. Because Eldor now is fixed. So now we're going to take Emmy. We're going to swap the boats. Because he was going to try to sell the boat. And so we're going to switch the boats, and we'll drive it down there, let him look at it down at the end of the river, let him look at the boat, and we'll be off to the races, you know. And then we'll bring Eleanor back, and then we'll go up and, you know, hit their marinas up there with the restaurants. So we're getting Emmy.
Oh no.
Nothing. I mean, not even a dead battery. Dead. So I'm like, oh, now we're screwed. So I said, all right. So I called him down, and I walked in the shop, and I said, we're going to take my boat, we're going to bring my boat back here, because the other boat that I was going to bring down and swap to you has a dead battery. So, and he goes, wouldn't it be funny if it's another alternator? And I'm like, yeah, that could be. Because we did have a lot of rain. It has an auto bilge, which means that it has an automatic switch. So if there's too much water, it'll pump all that water out so the boat doesn't sink. So, which is kind of a cool idea.
It's always a good idea.
It's a novel idea. It's nice. So, so I said, okay. So I said, all right. So we're going to take this boat and take it out and all of that. But I did make a mistake. I said, you know what? I should have, when we were up there, I should have taken the battery out at the other boat and charged it up. Now at least we have the power to bring that boat back, and then we can swap. But I didn't do that. I did it the next day. As I went like this, you idiot. So so we took it down there, and I said, it's the alternator. It's got to be, it's not charging. The only thing we've been doing is running off, the motor has been running off the battery and the stereo and the blower and all this other stuff. It's just been running off the battery, and we just killed the battery.
Okay.
And with all the rain that we had that week, polished off the battery. So I put the new battery in, drove it down and like that, and he goes, yeah, it's the alternator. So luckily with that motor, it's a Mer Cruiser.
Yeah.
You got the part in a couple of days.
Oh, good.
And then swapped it out. So now we have two good boats, which I don't want.
One boat too many.
I got one boat too many. So I got the girlfriend parked over here, and the girl I met on the street over here. So they're far enough apart where they're not going to fight with each other. So they can see each other, but they can't fight with each other. So we'll see with that. But it's kind of funny. I picked out two random boats, and they both had the same problem. And the guy was like, "It's the alternator," and he was laughing. He was like, "You got two boats, two alternators." And what he said was, last year they only changed out like 2 alternators the whole season. This year they've done like 26.
That's weird.
So I don't know if it's like a cycle or whatever,
Yeah.
but it could be a cycle. But
Yeah.
it was like this year that's all we've been doing. It was like the repairs that come in. It was like there's nothing wrong with your boat except for the alternator. So they've done 26 alternators this year. So anyway.
Holy.
So that's that one.